All right, well, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High Yahweh Shah is blessing your day by His mercy, if you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High Yahweh Shah's body, too, and naturally alive, man. You know, I want to get into this, man, because a while back I was watching the Deval Eye, the channel called Deval Eye. It's a guy that we shared it on some of his work before on here. He kind of analyzes villains from movies, TVs, and video games, and sometimes real life. It kind of goes into a lot of times the videos that people watch, like the breakdowns or psychological, psychological breakdowns of a character. So, I was watching that with the Tony Soprano one, the Edomite called Deval Eye, and he kind of went into something that, somewhat we talk about on here a lot, is that about. And that's the point, honestly, before we go into this, being self-defined, because honestly, and also too, like being, sometimes, like that's why it says in the word, you'll be hated of man for the Most High Yahweh's sake, or hated of men, because the Most High Yahweh's spirit is dwelling within you. Sometimes it's like, pretty much, man, it's not even really just about like that person or a party or that individual per se, man. It's the Most High Yahweh's spirit that they hate, man, because that's why a lot of times, taking it personally, a lot of times, it's not, we can't do that a lot of times, because it's really the Most High House's word that they're upset with. It's not, or sometimes it could be both, but sometimes they could just not like the person, and if on top of that, the Most High House is dwelling spirits dwelling within that person or party, then yeah, they're not gonna like that too, because it's not you that they're upset with. It's me. That's what your house said. They hate not you, but they hate me. Like the world don't hate you, they hate me. Honestly, but you'll be hated for him, his, and his father's sake. But that's just another story for another day. But pretty much that's why it goes into that, because like the guy said in the Vile Eye in the Tony Soprano video. Being because being likable doesn't always mean that you're a good person, honestly. Because a lot of people love evil, love wickedness, love evil. So, like Jeremiah says, for children that love darkness, man. Because people love darkness. Sometimes, yeah. So, and that's how people fall into those cults and cults throughout history, even to this day. Throughout the history of time, even to this current day, man. Because a lot of people have cult of personality and things of that nature. They have very charismatic. They're very likable, but they're actually, that can take away the fact that they're evil and wicked as hell, honestly. So that just is what it is. So that's why being again, that doesn't matter if you as long as the Most High House Shot likes you, you've a bit dated by them. That's all that matters. And also too, your self-validation back. Hold on, y'all, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I always see I'm walking on my way to work now. I'm seeing a sister I always see, so she's pretty good. And it's good, that's this aside. It's good to like the word says, greet people, man, because don't you know there's judgments and the Most High House that hates when people don't even greet each other or don't say good morning. That's just that's why First Peter says be courteous to one another, man. Whether people in the word or out the word, man, have manners. But that's another story for another day. But But hey, but speaking on that, some people like unmanly people. Some people like rude people. Some people like evil people, man. So being likable doesn't always mean that you're a good, person, you're honorable, integral person, honestly. Because a lot of people like evil, man. So, and that kind of goes into, because the guy on assembly, on the Vile Eye, his channel, he said that about when I was watching the character analysis of Tony Soprano. He said being likable doesn't always mean you're a good person a lot of times. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, man, because yeah, man, that's why the word says what it says. Because Daniel, because it says, man, Daniel, he was greatly beloved with the Most High Yahushua. And Yahushua said, well, he received not honor from man. It's a bunch of scriptures and verses that goes into this, man. And also to being self-validated, man, and loving yourself to love thy own soul, man, because that's why we had to love the Most High House Shot, or we're not going to even love ourselves or even love others, man, or love others or ourselves. Because remember what Bishop said in Juice, he didn't care about himself, man. Me and my father was talking about that, a few months ago, man. That's the mentality of this, like, world, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. So peace.